This PowerPoint presentation demonstrates the inspection of pharmaceutical manufacturers presented by those colleagues under the supervision of Dr. Sheen. Inspection process and regulations. An inspection process is the planning, organization, method of work, and format of the resultant report should always be determined by precise objective of the inspection. According to the Regulation 29 of the Pharmacy and Poisons Regulation, a person must not manufacture any pharmaceutical product on any premises unless he is the holder of license to manufacture pharmaceutical products on those premises. Manufacturers Licensing Committee is the responsible for the licensing of manufacturers under the specific regulation. 1. Manufacturers Regulation Unit, Manufacturing Quality Assurance Unit, Department of Health. What is the purpose of inspection and role of inspector? Purpose of inspection on manufacturers is to assess their compliance to good manufacturing practice guide issued by the Pharmacy and Poisons Board and relevant regulatory requirements. The role of inspector. The primary responsibility of the inspector is to present a detailed factual report on standards of manufacture and control applied to the specific product regarding the national policy and confidentiality of information having commercial value. Scheduling of inspection. The frequency of inspection is based on the concept of rating manufacturing sites on the basis of an estimated risk that may pose to the patient, consumers, and the users of medicine, taking into account the manufacturer's processes, the criticality of the product, and finally the GMP compliance level. The duration of inspection depending on the complexity of the company's operation and the purpose of inspection. For instance, it can take from 2 to 5 days. Inspection team. An inspection team generally consists of one lead inspector and assisting inspectors, one or more technical specialists, and may include it. The lead inspector is responsible for leading the inspection and compiling the inspection report. All the inspection team members are bounded by obligations of confidentiality. Steps of inspection. First, open meeting. In the open meeting, inspectors shall meet the management and key personnel from the manufacturer to discuss the arrangements for inspection. The lead inspector will typically explain the purpose and scope of inspection, the inspection plan and schedule. Representative of the manufacturer is required to brief the inspection team on any significant changes since the last inspection. Site inspection. The scope of inspection includes inspecting the manufacturing, quality control, and the storage facilities, interview with personnel, and review of system, documentation, and procedures of the manufacturer. Inspectors may take samples during inspection for analysis by the government laboratory when necessary. And finally, closing meeting. The inspection team will provide a verbal summary of inspection findings and allow the manufacturer to clarify any deficiencies. The priorities and timelines for corrective and preventive actions may be discussed. The manufacturer's representatives attending the closing meeting normally include the key personnel and the senior management. Inspection report. The lead inspector shall prepare an inspection report describing the findings, observations, and deficiencies. The report will be reviewed by a senior pharmacist before sending to the manufacturer. The manufacturer shall normally rectify the deficiencies within the time frame specified in the covering letter to the report. Follow-up inspection may be conducted to verify the effectiveness of the manufacturer's rectification measures.
The inspection process types: routine inspection, concise inspection, special inspection, preparing and targets for the inspection. Routine inspection. This is for inspection of all applicable components of GMP. It may be indicated when the manufacturer is recently established or the manufacturer requests a renewal of license to operate the process in the market. The continue of routine inspection. The next 3 points will specify and identify the routine inspection type. Number 1. When the manufacturer has introduced new product lines or new products or has made significant modification to manufacturing methods or process to the market. Number 2. Has a history of non-compliance with GMP. Number 3. And finally, has not been inspected during the last 5 years. Concise inspection. Manufacturers with a constant record of compliance with GMP through previous routine inspections are eligible for concise inspection. The focus of concise inspections is on a limited number of GMP requirements selected as indicators of overall GMP performance, plus the identification of any significant changes that could have been introduced since the last inspection. This gives us the evidence of unacceptable GMP performance observed during concise inspection should trigger a more comprehensive inspection. Follow-up inspection. Visits are made to monitor the result of corrective actions. They are normally carried out from 6 weeks to 6 months after the initial inspection, depending on the nature of the defects and the work to be undertaken. They are limited to specific GMP requirements that have not been observed or that have been effectively applied. Special inspection. Special visits may be necessary to checks following complaints or recalls related to suspect quality defect in products. Reports of adverse drug reactions may also indicate that all is not well. Such inspections may be focused on one product, a group of related products, or specific operations such as mixing, sterilization, or labeling. Special visits may also be made to establish how a specific product is manufactured. A further reason for special visits to gather specific information or investigate specific operations and to advise the manufacturer of regulatory requirements. Preparing for the inspection. Drug inspection begins at the desk of the inspector. A review should be made of the documents relating to the company to be visited, available from the Drug Regulatory Authority. This may include the manufacturer's license, the marketing authorization files for leading products, reports for adverse drug reactions or the main side effects, complaints and recall records, the result of regulatory surveillance testing, the objection file. The last of these, depending on national regulation, may be out of action from the inspector. In some countries, a compromise is reached, the company presenting the internal audit reports to the inspector for general information after the letters on the report has been finalized. In any case, it should be possible to vary the frequency of self-inspections and to which parts of the plant they have been applied. The targets of inspection to evaluate the manufacturer's compliance with GMP in all aspects of production and quality control, performed frequently as well as on special occasions in the case of product recalls or repeat rejections.
At the end, the inspection process covers the inspection of the production and control of final dosage forms of pharmaceutical products destined for human and veterinary use and of drug substance employed in their manufacture. Also, licensing of pharmaceutical manufacturing facilities on the basis of compliance with GMP are a vital element of drug control. The guidelines also have relevance in various other processes including self-inspection or inspection by an independent person or group of persons as a review of the quality system of a company in compliance with the standards issued by the International Organization of Standardization or the British Standards Institution.